Are we back? It took down the whole computer, like it froze the whole computer and then boom, just shut it down. That was crazy. I'm never playing another game on stream again. Augie just ruined it for everyone. No, I'll play itch games. Just no Unreal games. That was great. I'll try again when I'm not streaming and when I don't have everything else running. All right, Meowletary, what was that password again? Ah, I see. Welcome back, everybody. How'd we do? What did we miss? I guess Mac really isn't a gaming PC. No. No, I haven't tried many games. Most games have... Any game that I have tried worked. But, you know, they've been tested and released. Ah, Stream Elements, we're live! Where's Seribot? I need you, Seribot. Are you here? Let me get the old Spotify back. All right. Run game. This is Meowletary's game, everybody. WASD and click. No settings. Lazy Enigma, how's it going? We're doing well. We just played Augie's game and we crashed so hard it restarted my computer, but we're back. Now we're playing Meowletary's game. Did it not reach? Oh god. That was very fast. No, no. Oh god. That escalated quickly. This is cool, Meowletary. What are you using? Unity? No. I keep forgetting. Oh, look at that. Upgrade. Oh, wait. I actually didn't want to do that. I can't tell what the front is? Oh, that was lucky. That was Godot. I'll have to save up my Dosh to get Booyah to test my game once he has some once it has some polish on it. Nah, you don't need to redeem. You just need to catch me in a good mood. Oh, wait, that's too fast. That guy's supposed to come later. Nice. Sometimes I feel like the controls are flipping on me. Like I'm hitting up and he's turning right. Now I'm holding right and he's turning right. Okay, up, reverse, down. I think I see what's happening. Because if I'm hitting down like to go in reverse, tank control style, but what's happening, I guess, is it's turning to go in that direction. I think I understand. So I just need to like point, I just need to point in the direction I want to go and not really worry about it. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, wait, I have extra health? Oh, who are these guys? Uh-oh. Let me guess, they have 2 health. Oh, God. Oh, I missed. I would definitely speed up how fast you can shoot if you're gonna have this many enemies. I'm assuming up... I mean, I feel like updating ammo would make me shoot faster, but now I'm not sure. There's just so many. All right, we're gonna kill one. Ugh. Well, at least those guys aren't going fast. Oh no, this one is. Oh God, the blue one. I can't even take the green ones. Well, at least now I'm zippy. Oof. Can I go off the map? I can. They can't reach me. Oh God. It does not like me being up there. So I'm hitting... Oh, that's weird. So I was hitting left, but it was turning me right because it wanted to straighten out the other way. That's not the way I want to go. Oh God. No. 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 Honestly, I like just maneuvering. It's kind of fun. And I'm missing all of chat, so I gotta scroll back up. I need to add an easy mode because my balancing is like mathematically motivated. It's Godot. Is that an ambulance? So it says TNT on it. But it does look like an ambulance. Oh yeah, you saw it. Actually, I have a question for you. As someone who can see also, or as someone who I can see also is using Unity plus timelines, I'm assuming your clips also have position offsets in the timeline. Do you see different behavior in builds versus in editor? I haven't actually. I haven't noticed any different behavior. That was a bug that killed a few days of productivity, and there was no solution I can see. So what's happening? Attack speed is on the gun. Where a lesser game dev would have put a wall, I implemented Star Citizen gameplay. Wait, so upgrade gun is how attack speed? Okay. Oh, I see. So I just can't go any farther. It like sucks me back. That's cool. Military, thank you for the sharing. Honestly, I had the most fun just maneuvering. Like, because I knew my gun was practically useless because I just couldn't shoot fast enough based on how many enemies there were. So I just had fun, like, driving through them. Can I show 2 GIFs? If you... Yeah, yeah, show them. Let's open Unity again. You can win without shooting at all. It just takes a while. Oh, so the level up, the levels happen based on time, not based on kills? Because at some point I'm like, all right, I got to focus on getting some kills. I actually didn't know. So the gun is purely like defensive. You don't have to kill anything. You get kills for ramming technically, but then you lose a life, right? Sninko Games, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream today? Howdy, howdy. Welcome in, raiders. Fanny Slam. Welcome in. How y'all doing? IC3Q4, welcome in. Yeah, raiders. My name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's a cozy innkeeper sim, life sim game. Got some good work done. Lots of yarns. What does that mean? What's a yarn? Big stream ahead? What do you mean? Like, are we gonna go hard today? I don't think so. Yarns as in a chat? You lost me. But what I do want you to do is tell me exactly what you worked on today. And I want you to share stuff. When you share images. Might be an Aussie slang. I think so. Is that like... Yeah, I have no idea what that means. I've never heard that before. Spinning yarn. Lots of yarns. Sarah's got an issue that we're looking at right now. So this first clip is in editor, where you can see the character move mid-timeline to the dynamic endpoint. Wait, you use timelines to control your battles? Like, this is timeline based? It's a cool GIF. All right, let's look at the other one. And the second clip is in build on multiple different PCs. Oh God. So that's where snapping somewhere random. Can my computer like not handle this GIF? Is that why it's so choppy? This one's not. Is it because it's playing both? Doing debugging in the development build console, I can confirm that the code is being fired and variables being set. Behavior is just different and it's frustrating. That does sound frustrating. I do not have much insight for you though, unfortunately. Yarn, isn't that what clothes are made out of? Absolutely, sometimes. Control attack cutscenes. Oh my God, this guy. That's the best. That's one of the best auto mods I've ever seen. That's one of the best auto mods I've ever seen. Sorry for the drop in FPS. I was making additional builds. No worries. You built out the plot for first chapter of a game, made some decisions on mechanics and what needs to be accomplished, fixed up a bunch of prefabs with material for our echolocation shader. That sounds fun. Set up Git to hopefully not get filled with large files. That sounds like a lot of work you did today. I made the bug GIF as I was building another version to try and troubleshoot the problem. Augie! Finally solved the bug. Wait, I allowed that. Yarn is a long piece of string. Bloody Aussies. Mods hate me. It didn't like the phrase long piece. Ridiculous. Also, Augie, which bug? Don't you have like 100? Exploring Greece from a new perspective. Is this your like echolocation shader? Image of the shader, nice. I'm not reading that, this guy. There's children in this chat. Buggers for the main build, not the Mac build. Yeah, the Mac build is a dud. I'm deleting it. No, I'll try it off stream to see if it still crashes my computer. Infinite mana bug. Just didn't want to miss my opportunity to say what I say when I greet you. Oh, you're talking to Fanny? Yeah, still some ways to take it. Make it interact with shaders and established waves, staying in place while the audio objects move. Make it interact with particles, I see. Am I following you? No, I am. Let's scroll a bit. Ooh. Oh, you reposted that. That's crazy. I like this this like dithering. Gives it a vibe. Very cool. All right, yeah, sorry Sarah that I don't know what this could be. So let me look at this for a second. So cutscenes, timelines. Grab tracks. So when I click on this, when I click on the clip itself, like it has these position offsets, right? So I'm just clicking on this camera, right? It has this junk offset. Are you experiencing this as well? Like, do you have these offsets? And if so, are you able to zero them out and make sure they're always zeroed out? Those offsets are exactly what isn't working. I see. Are you setting these in code and then hitting play on your timeline? Military. You want to have a mysterious old lady model your dream catcher mesh to avoid capturing any wandering immortal souls. This will mitigate issues with most infinite mana sources. I was like, where is this going? It sounds like AI generated and I'm confused. Anyway, got a raid and run. Dinner and gym to hit up. Good luck with the stream. Sninko, thank you so much for the raid. But yeah, to people coming in, this is what I'm working on. It's a life sim game where you run an inn. And there's farming, and there's cooking, and photography, hiking. There's a dog. You get to pet the dog, don't worry. And before you came in, I was just about to implement a press to press button and hold to cancel a to cancel a cutscene. Right now, you can just hit the cancel button and the cutscene ends, but I want to make it a hold, like a 2-second hold. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yep. And it's really easy for me to do that, I realized. Really, really easy. All I gotta do is go into the cutscene. Leaving me here on the gallows alone. There ain't no gallows here. You're very safe. Being here is like... It's like sitting in the largest couch possible. It's like being a 3-year-old in a giant couch with a Nintendo controller in your hand. And there's some Doritos next to you and a Sprite. That's all you gotta do. That's what being here is like. Hopefully. Are you in the US? I'm from the US. I am not in the US. I am elsewhere. Also, not gonna lie, one thing I want to say, Booyah, you're really easy to understand for my non-native ears, not gonna lie. That's good. That's good. I try to enunciate. And I care very much what my audio sounds like. So, to get a hold button down, I already listened for... No, this is player nav. Cutscene, I want cutscene. And this is the game manager, I want to pin that. Thank you so much for the follow. Would there ever be a world where certain levels of success from Alpine Lake would prompt you to pursue it full-time indie dev in future? Of course. Of course. Demo comes out in 3 weeks. I gotta get the demo out in 3 weeks. I need to start messaging content creators. I need to wrap all this up. I need to tick every little box in my to-do list as fast as possible, and make sure I have something playable that is interesting and that says when this game is done, it's going to be so much more fun. So that's what I'm working toward. And if all goes well, I don't know. Who knows what'll happen? Who knows? Maybe nothing. I can't get my hopes up. Don't let any audiophiles see you saying you care about audio with a USB mic. Listen, I care. I just want you to understand me. I just care that I don't sound like I'm underwater. There was like 3 streams where I did some EQ modification to make me sound real bassy. And I watched the VODs and I'm just like, I hate this. I sound like I have to raise the volume really high and it's super loud and I can only barely understand myself. So you're just gonna have to deal with the nasally, tinny voice that I got because it's like normal. It's the best quality. I didn't like the bassy, the fake bass. That's just them not processing the digital signal analog. Yeah, I don't know anything about audio. Sounds really good. Nice. I use a phone headset, which makes the audio folk click and pop a little. Yeah, I don't even do the headphones thing. Everything is just playing. Like my speakers are playing music right now, but it's just not loud enough for the mic to catch it. That's why I like this mic. It only captures what's in front of it. And I have it cranked to the highest setting or to the lowest setting so that I basically have to have it in my mouth for you to hear me. So I don't have to wear headphones. All right, so here I listen for cancel button. So instead of listening for cancel button, thank you for the follow. 0000000 Max. Welcome in. So we're gonna do some. What are we gonna do? I need a timer. Rat Race Studio, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follows. I'm not, so I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting a little excited about my own demo coming out. I think I need to take a step back and realize nothing, it's possible nothing happens. You know, it's possible that the demo comes out and nothing really happens, and then I get a little reality check, but I don't know, I've been feeling a little excited lately. Game looks great. We'll be following the progress for the next 3 weeks. Thank you so much. I'm getting excited for you and your demo as well. Listen, that warms my heart. It's a little too warm in here, so stop warming my heart. Cancel timer. May I ask what your current daily wishlist rate is pre-Next Fest demo? It is between 7 and I've had some days where I get 16, which I must have done like some tweets those days. But I'd say 10. I'd say 10 is the average over the past few weeks. It's gone up since Farming Fest. Farming Fest, it like kicked the algorithm in the butt a little bit. Oh, what? We already got Steam already updated. So we got 9 yesterday. So 2 days, I got 7, 8, and then today I got 9. So the last 3 days, my average has been 8. But last week, I had like a couple of days over 12, 16, 2 days where I got 16, 12, 11. I'd say 10. I'd say 10. It's metric I personally find pretty valuable, but I might be an anomaly in that camp. Yeah, no, it definitely mean like when you're not advertising and you're getting wish lists, that's the best metric you can go by, because that's just raw views converted to wish lists with no influence. It's just your page and the viewer, and if that converts to a wish list, that is the absolute purest form of a wish list. You know, when you're advertising and you get people excited based on like a tweet or this stream where I'm just like, hey, please wish list. You know, you might be doing it out of the good of your heart, which is nice, but that just might be it, you know? You're just doing it to be nice to me so I get the number to go up tomorrow. That doesn't mean you're going to buy the game. And so these wish lists, they're not like that pure, but the resting rate is pure. You're right. There's consistent marketing beats that can boost wish lists, but something I feel is much more representative of title success is resting wish list rate. Yeah. Again, grain of salt, just my anecdotal observation so far. Agreed. Finn, Booyah is obsessing over numbers again. Do you guys talk about it behind my back? It's partly wishlist quality for sure. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get this hold to skip. Cancel timer, I'll say is 3. Private float, cancel time. We'll say 2 seconds. No, we always talk about it in your face. Whether you notice is a different issue. I have to care. I have to care. I care about the numbers. Viewer count, I look at it. I don't hide it from myself. Wishlist numbers, every stream, on stream, I refresh the number and update you guys. I'm also an open book. I'm an oversharer for sure. I think being a streamer and being an open share are very dangerous combination. Very dangerous. All right, so when we start a cutscene, I want to reset this. Play timeline, grab tracks, start, begin timeline. And then we want to cancel timer equals cancel time. I see you agree. Which part do you agree with? That it's a dangerous combo? So I've been dealing with this for almost 8 years. I never look at numbers anymore. Working consistency matters more in the long run. I just gotta peek. I gotta peek. I have to know if what I'm doing is right or not. But I could just be making stuff up. So cancel button or escape. End is down. So here's what we'll do. We'll say so if the cancel button or the escape button is pressed, if e.button state equals pressed. If it's pressed, we're gonna minus from the timer. So cancel timer minus equal time dot delta time. Why is it so upset right now? Oh, I must have stole a bracket without putting one in the bottom. Bro has no self-control. Not much. You should see me hoarding these candies. 탁산 ame o tabemasu. No. Ame o 탁산 tabemasu? Ah, crap. Anyone speak Japanese that can tell me which one is right? So instead of on down, Sninko could have? I didn't know that. I didn't know that he spoke Japanese. Taksan ame o tabemasu. I was right the first time. Why am I struggling with this? So I need private void cancel cutscene initiated. So on down, what I actually want to do is cancel time. Cancel time. I want the timer to equal how much time it takes to cancel. While it's being pressed, we minus from it, and if cancel timer is less than or equal to 0, cancel cutscene initiated. And that's it. Yeah. So I don't need to worry about on up, because on down we reset the timer. And every time we press it again, we restart the timer. That makes sense. So what I'll do is I'll print cancel timer just to see what's going on. Let's test. Also, for those that were here through all of the stream hiccups and whatnot, thanks for bearing with me. And also, if I miss any chats, I'm sorry. Feel free to spam them again. Also, let me give a shout out to Augie for taking down my computer midstream. Ooh, it's upset. It canceled. I had canceled after holding it. That was easy. Now I just need dark wood. Dark wood. Thank you. I just realized I'm screaming and my door is open. I should probably close it. Oh, it's so much quieter now. Thank you so much for that gift sub. It's very kind of you. Now Augie has 2 choices of tree. Do they sync up? Of course they do. Max deserve to be taken down, not gonna lie. You never lie, Icy. I've realized this about you. You never lie. It's an act of mercy. I like my Mac. Wait. What happened? I can't walk now. Oh, I guess it didn't like my my button press. Oh, you know, it's probably calling this twice and freaking it out. I need to make sure this only gets called once. I need to basically I need to stop this from playing immediately. So we'll say playable director.stop. Time equals playable director.duration. Oh, I see. So when I cancel a cutscene, instead of just stopping it, what I do is I fast forward it to the very last frame and let it stop naturally. So I think what I need is if cancel timer. I should just say if cancel timer is greater than 0. Only subtract if it's greater than 0. And then the moment it's less than or equal to 0, we'll do this. And then we'll never be able to do it again. Okay, that's good logic, right? Checks out. Oh, and I got a null reference exception. I bet we fixed it. Oh, I forgot to get water. Wait, where's my UI? Uh-oh. Oh, we got bigger problems. I've got bigger problems. What is happening? Lua code, current day, mystery favor. What are you upset by? Uh-oh. Disable navigation events. Is what? What's null? Event system.current. Event system.current is null? That can't be. What's happened? Oh, I have my UI shut off from when I was testing. Idiot. Idiot. You want to hear something funny? I see that monk whatever that is. People throw it around, but it doesn't show up for me. Oh, I see. It's a peppy. It's a peppy frog. I never knew what it was. Escamina. How's it going? How do we know that life is not a game? We don't. Hold 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and we're done, and we're playing. And that's that. And this only happened once, and we bounced out, and life is good, even if it is a game. And we did it. What if our thoughts are actually prompts from the player? Well, hopefully we never know, because as long as we don't know, we can assume they're ours. Finn, you got your new emotes. What a nerd. Look at that nerd. Welcome in, nerd. So what is your game about? Like the drive which brought you to that idea, or the game, or whatever. Not gonna lie, I'm just generally a bit curious if one's allowed to ask. Yeah, wait, sorry. Do you mean what's the drive of the player? Like why does the player play? Like what's the story? What's the game loop? Or are you saying why I made it? I mean a life sim, but like what's the drive? Both. That's the wording. So I check the viewers before writing. You could do that. You can check the viewers of a chat. So why make this game, and and why play a life sim? That's a good question. A lot of people debate it all the time because the game loop is not always that clear. I think there's something very human about resource management games, and it's almost what this boils down to. It's a resource management game. You know, you're balancing all the items you get, all the money you get, and for some reason, humans like doing that. And if you wrap it up in a setting that's cozy and cute, and not, it doesn't have to be cute, but like just makes you feel safe, I think that's a good formula for like why people play life sim cozy games. And you know that phrase life sim, simulating life. What does that mean? Obviously, in the game, you should be doing things that replicate what you can do in real life, but maybe you can't. Maybe you want to try it out in, virtually and not actually do it. Maybe you want just a taste, taste of another life. I think farm sims, I hear it all the time. Oh, I just want to retire. I want to move out into the country. I just want to farm. Like, I hear that from people. And I think that's why farm sims do so well, because it like, yeah, let me get a taste of that. Let me actually do that. But, digitally. It's obvious. I hate doing chores in real life when I need to do my dailies in game. It's great. Yeah. Yesterday's second favorite was like, why are you building ventilation ducts by hand like a savage instead of procedurally? So this afternoon I made a procedural vent builder, and now I hate him for poking my ego. Finn, you never share imagery from your game. Do you have anything you want to share? Also, shout yourself out. No, I'll do it. Also, thank you for shouting out this guy. This guy. This guy is a great guy, by the way. He's creating a game with his son, who's very talented on drawing, by the way. Such an inspiration. Oh, yeah. This guy raided here yesterday. We took a long look at it. It's cool. I said that this guy should hop on Twitter, start tweeting that thing. Imagine if you're working on it for like 4 years. Your kid is 11. And kids get good fast. And imagine what the game will look like with your kid getting better at such an accelerated kid rate. Like, that would be so cool to see. You need to document that. I like indie games because it's focused on someone's dreams and thoughts and not a mainstream mental rewarding system. That's a good point. Like, most indie game devs, they just make what they like and what they know. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to. Oh, I always try to infuse like some of my real life interests into the game. So you're basically just playing a little bit in my head, and it's not like a company trying to figure out how to make the most profitable thing and feed it back to you. It's you're just playing my head. Well, now, what about your drive of creating a life sim? Because it's not something I stumble across often. I think it's basically what I just said. Also, I now consider making the game also game-like, and I just want to beat this game. I don't need to 100% it, but I need to beat it, and the release is beating it. Finn Booyah was looking at numbers again. Yeah, it was. We got 9 wish lists. It's great. Thank you so much for the follow. The game is heavily story and lore based. I have to be careful about what I share. I can't even show some built assets because they'll ruin the puzzles. Finn, what I've learned is that even if you show 100 people in your streams, most of them will not remember. Most of them are probably not even paying that much attention. And if you want thousands of people to play, who cares if you're going to spoil it for those 100 people? Who cares? Don't be so precious. Also, you need a Twitter. Get on Twitter, Finn. I'm trying to start building an audience. You mean like a Twitch audience? Wordstone, how's it going? Welcome in. Ooh, you got a website. Yes, I understand the dangers. There are some really gross people online. Not gonna lie, shield him good, Mr. Guy. Yeah, you have a point. You do have a point. Don't like post photos and his name. You could just say like frame it as this is what my son made today. You post the game. You don't post yourself. You never post yourself. Hey, it's me. What up? Even Fabius, who I've known for years and who has been in the stream since basically the start and who has even had very constructive input into it, he doesn't know most of it. Ooh, add me to the alpha. That's funny. How long have you been streaming, Finn? Escamina, pop into the Discord. I have a Twitter, I just don't use it. Hope it was okay to check my site here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, everyone check it out. He doesn't have access to any of this stuff. He's known by the boss. Yeah, you just keep saying, just make him the boss. That's it. You can keep him super private. This is like an 8 to 10 hour story rich game with puzzles and heavy lore. It's a one shot like Madison. I'm even surprised how all you guys just share your names at all. It might just be a bit crazy in that regard. I mean, I think there's like 100,000 Andrew Cohens. I think I'm safe. I mean, hopefully none of you out there are devious enough to do anything stupid. Welcome to the Discord. Let me get you that key. And then let me also add you to the, let's see, the channel, the secret channel. I wish I had a way to do this procedurally. I'm gonna send flowers to your wife with your name. Would you please? I'd appreciate that. There's a billion Chris Hunters, no worries. I didn't know your name until you just said it. I know every time you use 3D Studio Max, it doxes you, but I've never read it actually. Why is your Twitch username Booyah Grandma? Quite random. There's a redeem for that. Also, like, you're a business person. Most people won't hire a pseudonym. It's true. ZBrush doxes me too. These stupid software is doxing people. Who's gonna play the Booyah Grandma redeem? Finn's name isn't Finn. My life is a lie. Yeah, when I learned that, I was pretty upset. I don't think I logged on Twitch for like 20 minutes after I learned that. Also, go to my art station. That doxes me as well. Well, there you go. You're doxed all over the place. All right. So what I do want, what I do want is an overlay that shows the button like a progress bar. What if one of my names was Finn? Would that make you happy? Yeah. I think we'd all be very happy if one of your names was Finn. One of my names is Booyah. You guys have art stations? That's for pros. I don't have an art station. My username doxes me as well, I think. Is it Itavaros? You guys are making your own game. Why would you care for job offers? I actually don't want a job offer. The only thing I'd consider is a publishing deal. I already have a job. A Google search does it. Well, we won't do that. We won't do that. All right. I want a user interface overlay that just has a little thing. Simple, simple, simple. UI. Make it visible. Let's hide the pause. 0, bang, bang. It's just going to pop up right here. It's going to be... it's going to be exactly what I use for the woodcutter. What's it called? Grinder. I take contracts. How do I use the code? Oh, you got to launch Steam. Go to Steam and then there's a place there to redeem code. Oh, the dog is getting hungry, but she's not swiping at my foot. It's weird. Weird behavior. Canvas offset. I need this thing. Thought display. No, progress bar canvas. I need you. Stardew and chill? Yeah, it is. What do I do for everything else? Screen space overlay. Pixel perfect? Sure. I'm sorry I brought up this topic of security, but I really like it and I was curious on your guys' thoughts. I think being safe is good. If you work for me, I need your real name to cover me legally. My lawyer would veto it. If I work for anyone else, I want them to know who's working for them. Oh, of course. Of course, but we're here on Twitch. You know, I think you do want to be a little private on Twitch. Where is the canvas? Where are you? Where are you at? Oh, now I'm getting swiped at. Now the dog is swiping at me. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's... Wait, am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. It's right there. Chill, dog. Chill. Why does it do that? That's very strange. Can I just move it? I can. I don't like it. Negative 40. 40. And let me add a text. One benefit of existing with your head above the law is getting doxxed isn't the scariest thing. Oh. Did you just... Wait. Let's stop sharing private things about ourselves. Generally on social media. Well, it's funny because... Sorry. You know, before I started doing indie game dev and marketing, all my social media was just me-centric. It was just like me and my friends, and everyone knew me, and then doxing wasn't a thing. It didn't matter. But then it started blending with, like, once I started doing this, it started blending with, you know, the dev. And then I don't know. I didn't get too private about it because I'm a developer. You should know who I really am. I'm not a secret. But then once the Twitch started, I don't know. It got a little funny. You can, if you click, you can find stuff. Just keep clicking. I made a huge pot of pasta sauce, like you see in Italian moms doing movies. So today's spaghetti for lunch. Nice. That sounds good. Check DM. Duplicate product code. Oh, who did I give that to? Uh-oh, I gave that to someone. I don't remember. Try this one. Who got that one? Oh, you know what happened? I think I had a name entry in that slot, but when the computer crashed, it didn't save. Try that one. That one too? Oh, there you go. We're good. Who got this one? I don't even know. Whatever. Someone has it. Document your gift codes. No, I do. I have a name next to each code, but when Augie crashed my machine, I must not have saved that entry. Crazy Mike was doxed live on stream, don't forget. I know. I was talking to Crazy Mike today. He just popped into my head. I'm like, I miss Crazy Mike. Let me message him. And he still exists. He's still out there, but I don't know why he's not streaming anymore. I guess I'm damaged from where I worked and where stuff gets used. Well, that's not good. Also, something I noticed is Godot people mostly rating Godot people and Unity rating Unity people. Why would that matter? Whereas for the audience, sorry for being ignorant. I think it's not like a high chance, but there's a chance that if someone's watching a Unity stream, they're a Unity dev and they want to see other Unity devs. I tend to just go to people I like. If I'm looking for a random streamer, I'll always look for a Unity streamer first, and then I look for Godot or Unreal. I will be honest. If I see like learning Rust, skip. I don't know why. I do not care if you're learning Rust. It's probably so offensive to so many people. I'm so sorry if you're learning Rust and you're a streamer. But I skipped that shit. I won't click on it. I don't know. Something about it. I just don't care. I just like seeing game devs in engine. Or like co-working, no mic, no cam. I'm like, but then what is this? It's just a music I can't choose. But that's the beauty of Twitch. You get to choose what channel you want to go to. Why do you think my stream titles are obscure and weird? I love your stream titles. I love them. Okay, I have to feed the dog. It is now time. I will be back. Everyone, let's take a 2-minute break. Go get your water. Go stretch. I don't know. Go outside. Close Twitch. Do whatever. Do 10 push-ups. Or just keep doing push-ups until I get back. 2 minutes. Feeding dog. Hold on. We're back. Thank you for that. No problem. I like stuff. People do cool stuff. So I find stuff that I like. There you go. Stuff for everyone. What about hot tub coding? Redeem 10,000 points for me writing your name on the forehead? Nah. Although I did watch one bathtub stream. Just one. And it was Nurkmind. He was speedrunning Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in his bathtub. There was no water in the bathtub, and he was in like a onesie. But he was in a bathtub. So there you go. He's normally a Unity dev, specializing in multiplayer games, but he decided to take a little break and speedrun Ocarina of Time. So he spent I think a month practicing, and then he did it. And he got like a 4.5-hour time. It's pretty cool. All right. Let's keep going. UI. Text Mesh Pro. Hold to skip. Is this too big? Wait, why did it scale? Oh, I need to put the scaler. Canvas scaler. Copy. So this is the cutscene progress bar canvas. There we go. Is Alpine Lake going to have speedrun strats? I think it will. I don't really... I mean, it's hard to say because I don't have the game loop, like, perfected yet in the economy. But I think people, like... I think it's going to be like Stardew Valley, where you're just going to have to figure out how to get... you know, all the different achievements as fast as possible. Wait, I match height? What do I want to match? Do I want to match width? It doesn't matter because it's anchored in the corner. Gotta hit the sack. Work early. Work eerily. You got eerie work? Thanks for the stream. Be safe. Take it easy. This guy. Have a good night. Excuse me. Speedrunners will find a way. They always do. Finsifty ad. I love that. This is the best. This is the best. Just that I have to post this. Oh my god, sorry. I love that. If anyone wants to know why I'm laughing, you got to go to Finsifty's Discord. All right, hold to skip, hold to skip. 1, 1, 1. Width. Why does it have a width? Oh, right. I just need to do this. And then... Oh, this is annoying. I can just do it manually. They won't move. I never do this, but I'm doing it. -50. Also, is this too small now? Should I make it a little bigger? 64, 64. I guess I could just 100 by 100. Panel should be -60, 60. And then this can be like 30. Yeah. Actually, maybe that is too big. 80, 80. There we go. That feels good. You have shield mode permanently on, so eventually we'll add so many things to the permitted list that shield mode will be like normal mode for you. I'm already noticing that it catches way less than it used to. It's good that it's on. I like shield mode. Because you're not always here, Finn. You're not always here. And you don't even have to mod. Like, that is not your job. Your job is to do whatever the hell you want. Hit the sack got modded or what? Yeah. Basically, I see in my chat, Finsifty added sack to permitted word list. I mean, if I'm here, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Psychro, how's it going? Why don't I hear the audio for that anymore? Oh, it's because I turned it off when we got follow botted. I gotta turn that back on. Sound alerts. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me fix this audio and then I will be hydrating. Where are you at, advanced settings? Good, how about you? I'm doing good. Wait, you're a first-time chatter in here. I thought you've been here before. You're not like me who just adds mods like they're VIP but reserves editor for people who get actual power. I don't know if you remember my bug, but were you able to fix it? Yag! How's it going? Surge! How are you? Hello. Welcome in. Welcome into the both of you. To the three of you. Always in threes. Always in threes. Psychro. I don't know if you remember my bug, but were you able to fix it? I don't remember exactly which bug you're talking about. There were a lot of bugs. You sent it on Discord. Do you mean like the jittering? Oh, that's right. Because I gave you a key in Beegs' channel. So you've never been here before. That's right. So actually what I did, I went out and I bought controllers. I bought an Xbox controller to test, and I bought the cheapest whatever I can find to as like lowest common denominator. Like, let me buy the cheapest, shittiest gamepad I can find to see if there's issues. It wouldn't even connect to my Mac. Well, it will connect, and Unity recognizes it, but none of the buttons do anything in Unity. So I don't know what the deal is. This is a game. This is your business project. This is a game. Let's play the trailer. I haven't played the trailer. This is what I'm working on here. Also, Yag, how you doing? It's a life sim. It's called Alpine Lake. Innkeeper sim. A little like Stardew Valley. Infused with bits of The Sims and other life sims. But Psychro, I haven't fully figured out what the bug is. I have a feeling that your controller, whatever it is, when it passes the value of what the joystick is at, it's not passing a value of 1. So it's probably hitting the line that I manually set of when to switch from walk to run. And for some reason, like, your controller is not 0 to 1, or it's not -1 to 1. It's like some in-between value, which is coincidentally the same in-between value that I am using as like a walk-run gate. That's what we got. That's what we're working on. Falonier! Booyah! How are you doing, Fal? Sorry, I missed your chat. Mossy Grove, yeah. Mossy Grove Games. That is the company name. That is my developer company. I should have asked for a trailer. Didn't know you're so far ahead. Also, the trailer's over there in the corner. Always playing. Always watching us. Community Ahmed voice? Cool. If you need me to do anything else, I can check. So what I would say is play without a controller. Just play without a controller and see how you go. I love Community. That show's so good. I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times. It's a Hall effect stick, so it's even more perfect than other controllers. Maybe it's too perfect. Walby! How's it going? 10 more. Thank you for the follow. 10 more what? 10 more monkeys? Where's your sailboat? Does every life sim game need a sailboat? I was thinking about it. I'm gonna get a DualSense this weekend so I can test the reactive triggers. Nice. I should test my PS5 controller as well. I haven't in a bit. I need to rewatch Community. Yeah, it's so good. Do you consider your games what is that word? It looks French. I don't know what it is. And I will not try to pronounce French words that I don't know. Your follower goal. Oh. What is it at? Oh, 640. Yeah, nice. We went from 600 to 640 pretty quickly in like 2 weeks. I gotta say, you guys are showing up. You guys are showing up big for me, and I appreciate it. You make me feel good and warm and fuzzy. So warm and so fuzzy. Oh, where's your from community? That'd be cool in game too. Oh my god. I think the last episode I just watched was is when Pierce pretends to die and he's getting everyone gifts to make them feel bad, and then LeVar Burton is there for Troy, and Troy just can't talk to him. So good. Ninja Codes, how's it going? PlayStation 3 for some reason decided to have pressure sensitive buttons and it was horrible. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Does the PS4 and 5 not have that? Also, Walby, how you doing? I see you all the time in Fal's stream. Is that your voice I hear too? There's always someone on the other side yelling at Fal saying, "You're doing it wrong. Do it like this." Is that you? I mean, I feel like you all do it and you all rotate doing it. I'm listening to Fally rant. Oh, you guys talking to each other right now? That's funny. No, I would never do that. Liar. All right, hold and skip. Let's hook this up. I gotta hook this up. So I need a way. I need to broadcast the. I just need to broadcast the number. I can use an event. I can use a cutscene event or float event. Let's see which of cutscene events. Cutscene events do not have floats, but float event. I could just make a kind of float event. Cutscene skip. Cutscene skip progress equals 9. I'd be surprised if they still put expensive buttons in controllers after everybody already hated it. That's true. Never check though. I really like the pressure, the reactive, you know, R2 and L2 that Finn's talking about. This is really fun when a game utilizes it. I gotta say, that was a win to me at least. Sometimes it's like a lot of effort, a lot of resistance, and if you have old hands like me, they just hurt after a while. But it's fun, like certain mechanics when it's just like you gotta like fight the controller a little. It feels very immersive. Makes sense for driving, yeah. That was one of the things I always hated about driving games that don't have like resistance in the wheel. It just felt loose and I hated it because I love driving in real life and I like the resistance. I like feeling that resistance. But I never played a home kit that had resistance. I know they exist, but I never played one. All right, so cutscene here. I'll throw it here. Cutscene skip progress. So float event dot trigger. Cutscene skip progress. Cutscene skip progress. And then the float is cancel timer. But it's it's cancel timer divided by cancel time. So it's normalized. And I also want to math f dot clamp this between 0 and cancel time. And then do I have a float event listener? That would be so cool if I did. How cool would it be if I had a float event listener? I don't think I do. I don't know if you know what controller circularity is. It's basically just how accurate it is. The lower, the better. Average Xbox controller is 5 to 8%. Average Hall effect controller is 0 to 0.5. So can you link me again what controller you have? I think you did in Beegs' chat, but can you do it again? If it's a really expensive controller, I don't want to buy it. I might have to give you a special development build so that it outputs some numbers. All right, so this fill. Please, please, please float. Event listener. Oh my god. Skip cutscene. I don't even have to do this in code. That's amazing. That's amazing. Image. Fill amount. Oh my god. I can't believe that works. I don't even have to go into code to do that. That was incredible. Funniest thing about the PS3 controllers is you have to half press buttons to be able to sneak in Metal Gear 3, the famous sneaking game. And it's so broken and useless. Most people don't even know it exists. I didn't know it exists. In my opinion, units allow to implement any ideas, but need to understand the art. What are you referring to, Serge? It's $50. It's pretty cheap. Oh, $50. I just spent that on the stupid Xbox controller. Oh, Unity. Unity allows you to implement any ideas. Oh, yeah, of course. You can do anything. Maybe it was as early as PS2. I'm a fake fan. You mean the pressure-sensitive buttons? So this is what you have. Game Sir. Game Sir T4 Cyclone. I'll have to I'm gonna keep an eye out for it next time I go to the electronics store. Not sure if I can buy it here. Ship to Japan? 0.1 millimeter accuracy. You live in Japan? Yeah, I do. I just moved here a couple of months ago. You ready for this? Wait, I don't... Where is it? Where is it? Is it hidden? Panel? Where is it? Sort order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a cool song. What is this? Samus and Chill. Why? Oh. Wait, what? What? Why does it have an animator on it? Description panel. Let's close that. Set it to 1. There we go. It does not need an animator. What city? I'm in Tokyo. And I am from the US, yeah. I'm from New York. From New York. But I lived in California for the last 5 years. And here we are. I just kept going west. Then there was an ocean in the way, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going over that ocean. I'm going west, whether you like it or not. Still not a cheap one, but some of the similar quality ones are like $200. That's a lot. That is a lot for a controller. By my calculations, you need to be born before 1976 to be a real PlayStation fan. What do you mean? I was born in 86, and PlayStation's my jam. Alpine Lake, why is your game called that? Because I was trying to think of something simple and something that evoked the setting. And I like Alpine regions. Alpine regions are like some of my favorite places. Basically, my wife and I would go hiking, and every time we get to the area on the top of a mountain, when the altitude's so high that the trees can't really grow and it's misty, so that you get like these like 2.5-foot pine trees, and it's like misty and cold and windy. That's like my favorite place in the world. Anywhere that is that location. So Alpine regions kind of stick out for me personally. And there's a place in the Presidential Mountain Range that's in like New Hampshire and Vermont. There's a place called Lake in the Clouds, which is a lake up in the clouds. Thank you. And yeah, so I was really fascinated by lakes that were in high altitude. So that's kind of what this is. It's a lake at a higher altitude. You like it? Thank you. I can never think of good names. Yeah, naming stuff is hard. It took me a really long time to name the game. For a while, I was gonna do like my second favorite name was gonna be Alpine Guest House. And I feel like Alpine Guest House would have actually been a better name because it explained that you're running an inn, sort of. I didn't want to do Alpine Inn. I didn't want to do Bed and Breakfast, although my code name for the game was B&B Story. Yeah, I don't know. You can add mist. I have depth. I have fog that I use when it rains, but I'll probably implement it in a few zones. Like maybe I'll on those like mountaintop zones. I'll have to. I haven't added that stuff yet, but I'll have to get it in there soon. Understand a place where it's very comfortable and cozy. Yeah, it's very comfortable and cozy at the top of a mountain where the trees can't really grow. Boo Tat, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Also, wait, was I able to open up the settings? No, I can't. For some reason, my OBS is it's all messed up. Psychro, thank you for the follow. Okay, yeah, so this thing needs to show... No, I need to get rid of the animator on it. I need to get rid of the animator on it. And I need to be able to hide it and unhide it. Right now, I'll just keep it there. Alpine Lake sounds exactly like a tech bro startup project. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's really annoying. So these things are still... Okay, I need to hide these when we're in cutscene. I did see it working, though. Let me increase its sort order. User input canvas is sort order 100. Wait, what? Oh. No. It's this. Alerts is 5. So if I make this 6. Oh, Psychro. Yeah, that's considered no good in terms of Twitch world. You're not allowed to spam that, but it should be temporary. I have a feeling that people that buy into startups aren't the ones looking for cozy games, so it's probably fine. Yeah. I showed Alpine Lake to a friend the other day, and his first reaction was, "Oh, cozy." So you got the vibes. Nice. Okay. So there's some weirdness, obviously. I think I wanted to fill the other way, so from 0 to 1. And when I let go, I only want this to show up when we're holding it, so let's try this. So I'll turn the animator back on so it doesn't show. And how does the animator work exactly? I feel like this thing is bugged. It might be trigger based. And I needed Boolean based dialogue. No, animator. Okay. So show. So show is true or false. Has exit time, no. And then it can be interrupted. Okay. So I need to control this thing. That means I can't do it purely in. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Panel. Progress bar. Wait, where's. Oh, fill. It was here. So float event listener. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hide these input alerts. If this is hidden, it can't listen for events. Do you work with an artist, concept art, references, modeling, or do you prefer to do everything yourself? I do most of it myself. If I'm like really struggling with concept art, I will use Midjourney to inspire me. But I do most of the art myself. You know, some of the stuff is asset packs, but most of it is custom. Like this bike is an asset. I didn't make this bike, and this sign. But like the mailbox, the character, the tools, this compass, it's all made by me. Game Boy Color Pokemon sound in the back? Yeah. Yeah, it's like lo-fi Pokemon. I was gonna skip it, but I'll leave it on for you. All right, so I think I might need more complicated controls for this UI. Alerts canvas. Input alert UI manager. I need to listen for cutscene events. Cutscene event. Public void on event. Cutscene event. If e dot start. Oh no, e dot event type equals start. So if a cutscene has started, we want to turn off the canvas. Surge, thank you for the follow. But it could be turned off because of a setting. So I need to see. All right, I could just check the setting. If preference manager dot instance dot show button reminders, only toggle it if this is true. So container input alert container dot set active dot game object dot set active false. Okay, and then if we can actually encapsulate this whole thing in this, and we don't need it here. And then when a cutscene is over, so dot end. turn it back on. I know all those. Yeah, this is a good mix. It's Nintendo Lo-Fi on Spotify. It's a good mix. Okay, so that should do that. Easy. I love this. So I've been asked a bunch of times, like, how do you manage such a big project? Everything throws an event in the game. And when I need to hook something up, I don't need to go to the thing that throws the event to tell it to do something. You just make stuff listen. So yeah, that took, 4 lines of code to make this thing react to something that already exists. It's very easy to hook up new stuff and to decouple things because they don't have like a hard connection. I'm not dragging and dropping stuff in the editor. It's fantastic. Look into events. Also, I need to clip that. Someone clip that. I keep needing stuff for like YouTube shorts, and I have to rewatch the whole VODs, and sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I should clip this for later. And then I end up not remembering when I said it, and I have to watch the whole stupid VOD just to get to the one clip I want. All right, so let's get this working, shall we? Input alert, UI manager. That's all good. This is all hooked up. I need this start at 0. This fill to start at 0. Also, I need it to, now it needs to do the animations. So I'm going to go back and throw that float event 1. So cutscene manager. Yeah, here we go. So instead of being 0 to 1, it needs to be 1 to 0. Pumpkin, how's it going? You've got Unity, don't you? Could make it either clip for you or save timestamps at the press of a button. Wait. I could save a timestamp. I mean, yeah, 1:30 something. That's when it happened, right? Just woke up. What you working on today? Today, I'm working on the ability to cancel a cutscene by holding a button instead of just pressing escape. So I got this little hold to skip with a radial progress bar. That's on the agenda today. How are you doing? What's on your agenda today? If you guys don't know, Pumpkin Days is a fantastic streamer who's also making cozy games. Make sure to give him a follow. Right now, I'm just struggling with this UI. Kind of lives outside the UI system, so I'm trying to manage it in a gross way. I don't want to like put it in the greater UI system. Work on that tractor dating game later this morning. Nice. Then more art stuff and playing Palia. What do you think of Palia? Here's your clip. Thank you. Thank you. Straight to YouTube Shorts. Random question. What games would you say inspired Alpine Lake? I would say Stardew Valley, obviously. The Sims. And I reference My Time in Portia a lot. I didn't like love that game. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I do reference it a lot for some reason. I just feel like it did a lot of things right. And Ooblets. I do reference Ooblets a lot because, or I, Ooblets did inspire me because of their like quirkiness. I really love the quirkiness in Ooblets. I really love the art direction. I love the general language that they use. It's very like millennial, quirky, hipster. It's exactly my style. Me avatars? No. Yeah, my characters are pretty generic. I did reference the me avatars for some of the face shapes, but or some of the like the face pieces. But I need work. I need to work on my characters. Me and Augie need to talk one day. I've been wanting to play Ublis eventually. It's really good. It's really good. Oh, and also Spiritfarer. I love Spiritfarer. I reference that for like a lot of the coziness and a little bit of the dialogue. Oh, right, the way the dialogue flows in Spiritfarer, every dialogue entry is one sentence, and I realize when you keep your dialogue entries short, people will read them more often than if you just throw a large paragraph of text at them. So I kind of reference that style of dialogue and pacing. Like I try to fit everything into one sentence, and I only show that one sentence. So you do not know how long the conversations are going to be. Sometimes they're long, and I see people getting a little impatient when they're too long, but I think there's a balance of like just keep it one sentence dialogue chunks and keep conversations as short as possible, and people will read it. I think so. Bear and Breakfast. I don't really reference that much because I don't like a lot of the things that it did. I do think it's a good game, but there's a lot of things about it where I purposefully go the other way, just to be a little different. And they were guilty of throwing huge paragraphs of text, and I never wanted to read them. And it wasn't just huge paragraphs of text. It was huge paragraphs of texts, and the conversations were really long. And the characters had a lot of personality, and they were always being quirky, and there's a lot of jokes in there and a lot of like sass. But because the paragraphs were so long, I never gave it a chance. I like many NPCs that keeps getting you more and more content. What I don't like is it's NPCs with too many no story related texts. Yeah, you gotta keep. I think Bear and Breakfast did that. It was a lot of chatter that had no bearing on the story. So Wolf and Lunch. What's Wolf and Lunch? Work on the characters. Buy this dragon lava skin for $99. No, that's terrible. Oh wait, sorry, Finn. Momo's an Unreal dev that raids into Unity devs and is rated by them. Yeah, we don't care about engine here. Pumpkin doesn't care about engine. No matter what engine we use, we're all in it together. Exactly. I do have sad news though. I need to go. I need to go. You know what we're gonna do? We made a new friend yesterday, and they're playing Stardew Valley. Do you guys mind if we raid someone playing Stardew Valley? No lurking for me anymore? Yeah. It's time to go. I love Polya, but it doesn't feel like it has a good variety of things to do, like other farming games. And I can see how some people can say how they've been bored by it. I think it's the only cozy game that is 3D that is not chibi style. And as much as I like cute chibi style, Polya stands out to me visually in that way. Yeah, I've heard complaints. So that's the thing, is there's just not much to do. Interesting. Interesting. All right, we're gonna raid Utsumi Meri. Gotta pronounce it right. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are showing up big. Let me get those credits rolling. See you later. Glad to catch the tail end of the stream. Pumpkin, thank you so much. Make sure to follow Sninko. I followed Sninko. Did you guys follow Sninko? But followers, Sergi, Boottat, Walby, Escamina, Rat Race, 0000000, Max, and IC. Thank you so much. Augie, Darkwood. Thank you for that sub to Augie. And Sninko, thank you so much for that raid. Yag, goodbye. Have a great day. Make sure to follow. Oh, I read that already. At this hour, the EU and US devs are asleep. Yeah, the US is just waking up. It's 6 a.m. Eastern. Military, take it easy. Darkwood, thank you. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one, y'all.